delivering face-to-face college.
Shawn Khalifa wanders the campus at San Diego State University, taking in the crowds of students rushing to class.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm loving it.
This isn't too much for you right now?
No, I went to the library earlier. I loved it.
College is one of the many things Khalifa missed. He went to prison at age 15 and is now 31. He's touring SDSU with the hopes of enrolling as a student in a few years.
That's Khalifa heaven, is a library.
His life took a dark turn when, as a teenager in Riverside County, he participated in a home invasion. He acted as lookout while two of his friends savagely beat the homeowner, Hubert Love, to death. Khalifa says the plan was to rob him, but he had no idea they would kill him. But he was still convicted under California's felony murder rule, which allows the defendant to be charged with murder for a killing that happened during a dangerous felony, even if the defendant is not the killer. But then, last year, new hope. A new law removed much of the felony murder rule and allowed prisoners like Khalifa to apply for a lesser sentence. District attorneys in the state, including San Diego DA Summer Stephan, challenged the law change, but this week the California Supreme Court rejected their challenge. That means there's no question Khalifa will remain free. He sat down with KPBS to talk about his journey.
I started letting it sink in and letting go, and starting to embrace the fact that I was going home and it wasn't going to be stopped this time. And I got to embody it and feel it. You could just feel the stress like melt off of you when you kind of know you're going home instead of just thinking it's possible.
Have you spoken to the victim's family at all?
I have not. It would be nice to like make living amends and have dialogue with them in the future. But I understand currently my release is not something that they're excited about or happy. They're probably worried and they're going through a lot of stress themselves. So I think the best thing is just time.
What would you want to say to them?
I would just want to let them know that personally, it was a tragedy in my life as well that Mr. Love lost his life, and it's something I have to live with forever, just knowing that I was there, like I showed up and that I didn't get him help that day. That's something I live with the rest of my life, and I'll spend the rest of my life making living amends for that.
So you've been in prison for more than 15 years?
Yeah, 16 exactly, a couple of days over.
Are you worried about fitting back into normal life?
What's so exciting is that when I came back out, it felt like I never left, because I've always been goofy. I've always liked to make people laugh. I've always been silly. But before, I was a criminal, so I thought like a criminal. And I had all these criminal attributes like stealing and lying. But now to be out here and to be able to make people laugh, but have these humble experience that I've gotten, like while in prison, all the groups I'd taken, like all the work I've done on myself, to come out here and now exhibit humbleness, kindness, compassion, helping strangers, like I just love it. I'm like super excited. I'm fitting right into society.
Other things that you want to say?
There's a guy named Joshua Nichols who was a former lifer I was hanging out with the other day. He said it's called survivor's guilt, where you feel bad for the guys you left behind. So that's just one thing I want to share, that there's still guys in there that don't need to be incarcerated. So hopefully that's what restorative justice does eventually. That's why I'm wearing this shirt.
Shawn Khalifa's mom, Colleen Khalifa, is thrilled to have her son home. She says she doesn't worry about him reintegrating into society at all.
When I see the look of happiness and joy on his face, and I know who he is and his strong character, I can't worry. I can't worry about him because I know he's going to be fine.
Claire Tregesser, KPBS News.